All right, what do you got? What would be a
All right.
third thing?
Third thing, and this is one of my favorites. Okay. This is one I bring up with most of my clients, even if they aren't brand new clients. Um, and they're like, oh, it's one of those. Uh, name search. And when I say name search, I mean you came up with this badass name for something, right? You have this whatever evolution podcast, right? We're just going to use that one. Because I did name search this one. And there are other evolution podcasts. And the thing is that a lot of people, when they're business and they start putting their branding out, when they start their business, you put a lot of money in your branding. You can put a lot of money in your business. You're printing letterhead, you're putting it on your business cards, you're spending a lot of time on it. You might have paid for the design of it all. Um, and then your customers, your clients, the people who you work with in the community, people are going to know that name. And as they adopt that name over time, imagine if you get a cease and desist letter 2 years later that says, stop using my name, it's copyrighted already. And you go and check or trademarked. You go and check and by God, there it is.
Yeah.
And I actually worked at a company that happened with. And the reality is we had a very short period of time to change all of our branding again. It cost the company thousands of dollars to rebrand and do it fast enough that we wouldn't start to get in trouble for it. Because it was a legit, the wording was off by just a tiny amount. And it was like I mean, it just wasn't enough. And we didn't know that. It's not like we like picked this person's name. It was perfect. It was a perfect name for what we were doing
Yeah.
and in the company, but it's a problem. And so you not only have to search your state, you have to search however your state licenses stuff. So in Florida, it'd be sunbiz.org. You have to search the state to see if there are any active companies, but you also have to search the trademark database, the US oh my gosh, it's not there right now. I hate when I listen words. But you have to search that too. You have to search the patent office is what it is. Um, and if you don't do that, somebody could already have your mark, like whatever your logo is, they might already be using that. Somebody might be using the name of your business, and at any point in time, they can tell you to stop and you have to. So, and then you have to go back and every bit of content, everything you've put out, anything that's out there, you're responsible for pulling it all back in, changing it, and then putting it all back out again.
Ew.
Yeah, I mean, it is gnarly. And so I would say that is one of the most important things when you start your business is just to make sure that whatever your business name is going to be, you're not going to have any of those trademark or copyright or any of that going on. So yeah.
So we're going to change the name of the podcast. We got to do it soon.
I don't know about all that. I don't know, but
Um, no, that's a great point. Actually, I wouldn't have thought of that one. That is a great freaking
Mhm.
point because a lot of people spend, man. Like I know people who do awesome branding, and I know what they charge clients.
Yeah.
Can you imagine doing something that like you got to change in a year that you just spent freaking so much doing? Oh, yikes! And even
Well,
if you do it yourself, that's a lot of time.
and the other thing is that, there are a lot of business consultants out there who are like, "Oh yeah, that sounds like a great name. Yeah, I'll help you. Let's put." Every consultant who works with a client who's starting a business should be telling them that. Like that's something that we should if we are helping somebody start a business legally, that's part of what we need to be doing. Not all of us who are consultants are doing that work, but if we are, that's just as important as registering your business with the state.